Well, hello there, boys and girls. Time for another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. It's nighttime, and it's time for me to make dinner for me and my boy. So what are we going to have for dinner today? I'm going to make some lemon pepper swai with some broccoli and some honey glazed carrots. That's what we're going to have. So, let's see. And since this is ghetto, ain't none of this crap fresh. It's all frozen. But I can doctor the hell out of it. So let's see what we got here. We got our sliced carrots. Del Monte, my favorite. Only get it when it's on sale. Otherwise, I got to use the store brand. Alright, so let me go open that up and let me get that on the stove here so it'll start cooking. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so with that being said, let me get a pot worthy of these carrots. Put her on the back burner there, put her on high, let it get started. Pour the entire contents into there. Throw away the can. Let's get the old margarine out. Old margarine. Get my slutted spoon. That's what we're going to use to serve these son bitches. I get a nice heaping thing of margarine. Oh, god damn it, I put on the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. I'm like feeling heat off the front and like, why am I feeling heat off the front? Well, because dumbass put a little more butter. Alright, there we go. So that's the butter. We're going to need this here a little bit later. And we need a little bit of salt. Not too much, because if you haven't noticed, I'm a little fat. A little bit of salt. I'm almost out of brown sugar. I need to get some when I go to the store next go round. Get a nice little scoop of brown sugar. Throw that in there. Might as well kill the rest of this brown sugar. Wash this out for the next go round. Get you some brown sugar. Right, I have to wash this out, so for the next time I get brown sugar, put that on a grocery list. And to make honey glazed carrots, what else do you need? You need honey. Store brand. And then a generous amount of honey. Lower your flame back down to low after you start hearing it make some noise, because you don't want to burn the carrots. Mix that all up to where everything gets coated. And then cover it up and you let that sit. That's done. It will start cooking. And that can sit on low until everything else is done. Put the oven on 350. Bake. Get your pan get your ever trusted Pam. Don't want your shit to stick. Coat that up. Alright, now, see, this sounds like it's making noise, boo too. That's because that's still on freaking high. Put that on low, turn that completely off. Alright, there we go. Hell getting old, you forget what you do. And now I know why these old people burn houses down. I had the front burner on, didn't even realize it. Anyway, off, off, off. This is on low on the rear. We good to go. Bake 350. There we have it. So this fish that I'm using here, I get the store brand. It's Swai, farm raised, but it's farm raised out of, let's see, where the heck does this come from? It doesn't even say. Somewhere, I'm sure it says somewhere on here. Farm raised somewhere, that's for sure. Anyway, I've already de-thawed 2 pieces today. But you get that family pack, you usually get about, roughly 14 to 16 fillets in there, which is actually pretty good. They come individually packed, so in case you just want to make one. But it's very similar to tilapia. There's one. There's 2. Like I said, one for me, one for my boy. And there we have that. Wash my hands right quick. Alright, hands washed, wipe them down. Let's stir these carrots again. Butter's melted nicely, the brown sugar's already in there, the honey's already liquefied even more than what it was. So I just gotta let them roll. Alright, so I asked my son if he wanted Cajun style, blackened, or lemon pepper. He wanted lemon pepper, so that's what we're going with tonight. So we get the old sea salt out. Old sea salt on it. And let's see if I can find the old lemon pepper. The old lemon pepperooski, which we are running dangerously low on. Have to add that to the grocery list. But this fish here, Swai, it's native to somewhere, I want to say China or Thailand. One of them, I think it's in China. It's the only place they found in a while. Some river in China, I believe. Alright, there we go. Add a little more pepper because I like a little more pepper than lemon. So use this old fresh cracked black pepper. And even though we're doing it lemony, I still like to put a little garlic powder on there. Just a hint. Just a hint. Alright, and then we're going to put this away. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a little butter, a little pat of butter. A little pat of butter there. A little pat of butter there. A little pat of butter there. Do the same thing for the other fillet. Boom. A little pat of butter, a little pat of butter, and a little pat of butter. You don't want to waste that. Alright, and a little bit of butter that's left on here, just stick it in there and get it in there with them carrots. Good Lord, you could smell that honey. Alright, so the oven's on 350, so this ain't going to take very long. Now, we're trying a new brand of broccoli here. Pick Sweet Farms. It's a step up above the... It's a step above, I want to say it's a step above the store brand and a step below the Green Giant. I usually like the Green Giant spears, but my grocery store ain't had them in about a month now. So, trying that. Usually I like to get fresh broccoli and steam it myself. It's cheaper, it's healthier, and but it's like you never know what you're going to cook. So unless I'm cooking broccoli that day or the next day, I always have a bag of fresh frozen broccoli, because you know fresh broccoli is not going to stay around for a while. So unless I'm cooking it that day or the next day, I never get the fresh. All right, so place that in there. Turn on the old microwave there for 6 minutes according to that package. Put away the butter. Put this dirty knife away into the sink. Throw away the bags that the fish should come in. And then let's see what else we have to do. Oh, we got to get plates. Plates, fork for myself, a fork for my son, and we will need the big old spatula for when the fish is done. So I'm going to pause this up. We got about another 5 minutes on that broccoli and about another 6 minutes on the fish. So I'll pause this and we'll resume when it comes time for plating. It's a quick, very simple meal. And to show you how ghetto it is, that can of, not counting the seasoning, because that's probably the most expensive stuff, but if you break it down per time you use it, it's really not that expensive. It's just that initial purchase. Can of vegetables, usually 88 cents to $1 a can. That bag of broccoli was probably like $2, $3, and that big old family bag of frozen fish, Swai, it's about $9.99. Sometimes you get it on sale for about $7.99 or $8.99 for anywhere, depending on how big the fillets are, anywhere between 12 and 16 fillets. So that's, for me and my son, that's anywhere from 6 to 8 meals for that one bag, if we each eat one thing of fish. So you figure, if it's 12, let's do simple math. It's 12 in a bag. 12 divided by, let's call it $12, but it's actually only 10. So we'll do it easy. That's like $1 a fillet. So you figure $1 for the corn, $2, $3 for the broccoli, $1 for the fish. That's 3, because okay, we do two fish, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, $6, and you eating like a king. So another 3 minutes, and we'll see you back for the plating. I said about $6 for that meal. Let's add in the seasoning that I used. Maybe about another $1.50 to $2. Not even that much, because I think that lemon pepper is only like $8 for that. So, and I get a lot of use out of that. So we're gonna add another $2 to be on the conservative side. So for $8, you're eating like a king. All right, so we're back. The broccoli is done, and the carrots are nice and bubbly hot. So we'll just turn that off. Let that do its thing. The oven's been on for a while, so we're going to just turn it off, but let the fish sit in there. And we're going to remove this here broccoli package. Like I said, I've never had this broccoli before, so I don't even know where to even begin to open it. So we're just going to take the old kitchen scissors out, cut it right along the top. Ain't no shame in the game, we're just going to open it up. Smells like good broccoli. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to serve this up. They tell you to pour it in a bowl to serve, but when you Ghetto Fabulous, that's just one more dish to wash, and I ain't about to hear that. So we're going to plate this up evenly for me and my boy. Yeah, see, this is all the little floralettes. I like the spears, that way you get all the stems and the nutrients out of the stems. That's what I'm down with, but like I said, the old store ain't been having them lately, so I had to get this nonsense. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. Again, I'd rather do fresh. It's just as expensive or just as cheap. Problem is, you got to be doing it that day or the next. Otherwise, you're pissing away money. So, if I knew I was cooking this meal today and I was at the grocery, I would have bought fresh. Steam coming off of them carrots. Let's divide that up evenly between me and my boy. The biggest thing about cooking, especially if you're trying to cook on a budget or ghetto style and you want a good flavor, the best thing to do is know your way around the spice rack. You know your way around that old spice rack? Half the battle is won. I give that last little carrot to my boy. And I think that's all that's in there. Yep. So we're going to pour this butter water out. Fill the pot with a little water so it doesn't stay sticky for when I wash it. Alright, now it's time for the star attraction. Fillet for my son, fillet for myself. Rinse this pan off real quick before it gets all sticky and it's easier to wash. Let me spin this around so you guys can see that. And there you go. Lemon Pepper Swai, Honey Glazed Carrots, and broccoli spears. The only thing left to do is put it in your mouth. Okay, so here we are. We got it all plated up. We're sitting at our lovely coffee table that we sit at 99.9% of our meals when we eat at home. And like I said, the only thing left to do is put it in our mouth. Look, I'm sitting here talking about it, and there's the old boy chowing down. He got a head start on the old man. But, you know, when you're skinny like that, you need to put away the food fast when you got a fat guy sitting next to you. Because I might eat his finger or his toe or something if it gets too close to my plate. Alright, till next time, enjoy cooking Ghetto Fabulous style. Alright, and thanks for watching another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. If you like that video, subscribe. Click that little subscribe button, please. And if you enjoyed it, there's a little like button down there. Give me the thumbs up. And if you have a comment, there's a section down there, comment section. Leave a comment. I reply to all my comments. If there's something you want me to try to cook, you know, just name it, put it down there. I'll give it a try. Also, I have 2 other web series. The Comics from the Can, and also White Trash Guide to Buffets Across America. Give those a view. Check them out. Think you may enjoy them. Until next time, enjoy cooking Ghetto Fabulous style.